Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. So today, we're going to look at Pekka Smash again, only this time we switched up the pets. After I made yesterday's video, one of my friends hit me up, who is probably the best Pekka Smash player I know. He said this is how he uses his pets. Lassie with the king, owl with the warden, yak with the RC, unicorn with the queen. Now, the two questions I had for him were simple. Why do you want the yak with the RC? It didn't really fit in my head that was any benefit at all. And he said to open up walls on the back end, so when your army pushes around, it can get into those walls in the back. And I said, okay, I can see that. What about why the unicorn with the queen? Are you still taking 5 healers? And he says, yes, because ideally the healers switch on to the Pekkas, and then your unicorn can still heal your queen. So, okay. Now, I went ahead and did this in Legend League. It worked very well. I mean, again, this is not... this isn't an evaluation of is this attack strong. We're dipping 13s, right? This is basically a Town Hall 13, but it has a level 1 Town Hall 14. Everything else is Town Hall 13. Here I decide to Warden Walk this multi-target Inferno Tower, and oddly, because I'm using the owl with my warden, I'm looking for places I can warden walk if I'm looking to warden walk. One of the things I'm looking out for is air defenses. I don't want to kill my owl off by warden walking him into an air defense. So the game is already changing the way I do things. Even on that level, it seems really small, but it's probably kind of a big deal. The way we use these pets is kind of the big introduction. Because the game didn't change in a way of, when they introduced the Eagle, the Scatter, the RC, the Gigabomb. Those were meta changing, or super wall breakers. Those were meta changing in a way that changed the way we attack. So this isn't really doing that, I don't think, yet. Maybe it will in the future, but as of right now, the introduction of super troops isn't that huge of a change in the game. Like, we're still doing the same meta attacks we were at Town Hall 13, but we're using Clash pets with them to see how they work. Now, maybe base meta changes a ton, and that story will change, and we'll see. But I think right now, it's going to be pretty similar to Town Hall 13, but you add some pets, because they just buffed defense, a little bit. A new Town Hall, a new Inferno Beam, new level 2 Infernos, Scatters, and Bomb Towers. And I think those adjustments, along with the adjustments of the heroes and the pets, almost balance each other out. I think maybe there's a tiny bit of a buff on top of what there used to be to Town Hall 13. But other than that, I think it's basically the same. And we did get 25 new wall pieces too. Don't forget about that. I think that good builders are going to make really good use of that. So, there goes the yak taking a jump. It always cracks me up when, like, wall breaker troops take the jump. Like a wall breaker, like the yak. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at how I did on the day, and then we'll look at a couple more raids. Remember yesterday we went 306, or day before yesterday, and then this day we went 289. We had 2 fails. Really, those fails were just I was heavily distracted. I was trying to get all my hits in, but I'm married with 4 kids, so distractions happen. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one of these triples. On this base in particular, I knew if I went at the Town Hall, there was just going to be no hope at getting through that back end, but boy, oh boy, did it seem risky to go back end to try to make it all the way to that Town Hall. But that's what I decided to do, and so we got the queen in down here at 6, and we're just going to kind of charge into that multi if we can. I've seen this base before, or a similar base to this, and I've tried going at the Town Hall and it didn't work, so I couldn't remember if I ever came from the back side of this base like this, but there's 2 singles. It seemed a little dodgy. The Warden Tower's back there, so you're going to have to rage at some point. But I thought I'd risk it. It's Legend League. I probably wouldn't have done this in like a pro match, but yeah, definitely was willing to try it in Legend League like this. And the queen cuts back. And here I get a little worried. I'm like, man, she's not going for that multi. And so I got to break her in. I think maybe if I didn't break her in, I wonder if she goes back for that multi. Man, that's a tough call to make right there. But we do end up coming in. I did have to use all my freezes on the multi. The queen, I broke her into the multi. She still wants nothing to do with it. Man. Gonna have to invis to save the healers. I put the log launcher down because I figured it had the best shot at getting itself to the town hall. I mean, I could have blimped, but it just seemed a little dodgy. And since I'm sending my whole army through that 2 o'clock area anyway, I felt like the log launcher was the best play here. So here we go. The whole army's in. Poison down for the CC, which looks like a mass archer CC. Kind of a pain, but we're going to get through it. Queen takes the channel in the core of the base to walk the second scatter. My king and Pekkas are kind of working around, going outside, getting the enemy king. I rage up there. Didn't really catch a lot in that rage, to be honest. Really need that town hall down. And the witches and the warden. Oh, the king does come back for it. Okay. But it looked like they were all going to walk around. Queen's still working her way around the back, but she is now in range of that single. She has lost all the healers, and she is not long for this world. But we do manage to make our way around the backside. We still have our RC that we ended up putting with the king. Oddly enough, the double cannon and Tesla up there at 12 didn't get taken down. It's really weird. But we do have some minions. We have a witch working on that. We have the RC coming through. Gonna get the multi down. And see, everybody's freaking out about, oh, Town 14's broken. The thing is, we're all hitting 13s. Like, you gotta settle down. Take a look at another raid. Like, I was watching a stream yesterday where everybody was freaking out about how broken it is when literally max offense was hitting bases just like this one. Does not have max scatters, max infernos. All it had was the town hall upgraded 1 level. So it's like, I don't know, everybody needs to settle down. Let people get max defenses and let's see how it goes. I don't think that queen charging is going to be nearly as easy once the cannons and the Teslas are upgraded. I think the addition of the Skelly Trap is going to matter. I think the addition of the Sam and the Red Bomb is going to matter. The Giant Bomb, just give it a chance. Let's just see what it looks like when it's max. And unless you have a 100% hit rate anyway, I don't think anybody should be really complaining about how broken offense is. And the match I was watching yesterday was alternate attacks. You cannot measure yourself or the game by what alternate attacks does. That's like measuring, I don't know, Formula One based on Lewis Hamilton. You know, measuring you as a driver next to Lewis Hamilton. It's just, you can't do that. Just don't do that, you know? But, yeah, I'm really excited. I think the pets are a really cool addition to the game. They're making things interesting, and I can't wait to figure out the best ways to use them. Like, I'm already thinking, you know, queen charges, I may try doing 2 healer queen charges or 3 healer queen charges with the unicorn, because from what I'm hearing, the unicorn under rage boosts the healing the same way the healers do under rage to your queen. So I need to test that really to figure that out. But if that's true, you could probably get away with like a 2 or 3 healer queen charge, which would be something kind of cool. Be a little crazy. Here we go. Troops working around. This is a ring base. Yak isn't really going to do much for our RC. And really, I want to see if that Yak is busting open some significant amount of walls to help my RC out. Okay, let's take a look at another raid. Okay, so here we have another interesting base. Pretty sure I decided to go log launcher on this guy as well, just because of all the segmented walls. Okay. What are we doing? Really taking my time here. I think I warden walk this area here, but I'm not sure. There we go. Another thing I'm finding too is that for whatever reason, I'm getting really close on time. And I think it's just like if it was a max base, I would fail. I'd like outright fail. It wouldn't even be a time fail. But because I'm dipping, I'm getting time fails when I shouldn't be even getting close. But here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about with that poor owl getting smacked by an air defense, and it just seems like such a waste. But somebody also told me in the comments yesterday from my video that the owl doesn't trigger the traps, so that's nice. You don't have to worry about him pulling any SAMs. At least that's what I'm hearing. And I haven't seen my owl take a SAM, so I'm kind of leaning on that might be true. But yeah, just gonna warden walk here, and then I cut the funnel with the king and the witches at 12, and we're gonna send in our our log launcher through here. I am gonna try to break these walls anyway, but the log launcher really is to break open these walls back here. So here we go, working our way in. Looking pretty good. Spread out the balloons there. Try to catch as many SAMs as we could. It's a wide entry on this base that I decided to take, so here we go. Get the warden tome, the ability down. Looks like we may have lost all of our witches to that town hall. Oh no, some of the witches went inside. Okay. King made it all the way around the outside. Try to freeze up the air defense, expo, and town hall. Missed my freeze. Definitely can freeze all of those, I'm pretty sure. But here we go. Bring it in the RC. The yak is breaking open the walls here. This is what we want to see. How does the yak do for breaking these walls for the troops? I mean, he is breaking open a ton of walls through here. RC's working his way through. The yak has gone outside and the RC is inside, which is interesting. Kind of looks like the yak just targets whatever building is closest, or whatever building the RC is closest to, and then if a wall's in the way, takes it down. Look at that yak go. And it looks like that yak's rage ability only lasts a couple of seconds, and then when he's solo, and then it kind of wears off. But he did open this wall down here, I believe, to let the troops out. I guess that's a little bit helpful, and he did live the whole raid, and he has taken down buildings. Kind of a good cleanup troop, I guess. Maybe not good, but he's doing it. All right, let's look at another raid. This will probably be the last one. I feel like this video is going kind of long. Again, this is just an outright 13. I don't know if we should even watch this because it's a dip, but I do want to see how the yak does with the RC breaking open walls, and just see how it goes, huh? Look, interesting note here that I didn't notice before. The pets will steal the healers. One of these healers is on my unicorn, so something to watch out for. Okay, just gonna let this play through for a bit, and then we're gonna go back to normal speed once the RC enters. Here we go. So there's the RC. And our yak, plowing buildings, taking corner wall openings for skelly traps, it look like. What are we doing, yak? What are we doing? He's taking wall openings still, which is kind of nice. He doesn't get hung up on opening compartments that are already open. He just walks right in. Does he go for the storages? Nope, he's going outside. Interesting. Very interesting, yak. Now he has to break a wall here, right? Yep, went for the king. decides once the king is dead to switch onto the Expo. Now he's breaking through this wall here. He's going to let that Pekka out. I mean, that could be helpful, I see. I see what's going on here. Okay, so that's just a little different pet combination with the same army, Pekka Smash, just to see the difference in how they work. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to keep experimenting with the pets and see what pet combos are my personal favorite. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.